100% natural, and they don't want to put one more chemical in their body. And there are skincare lines out there that are fragrance-free, paraben-free, and geared towards sensitivities and things of dryness and rashes, and very soothing and very healing. And we're very trained in that as to what somebody can put on them topically, as well as what they should be taking internally.
And what I'd love to chime in right here and say, don't wait till you get cancer to make these changes, because we are here week after week bringing you these experts to give you this information. I do not use traditional deodorant. I use the it's not a name brand, it's just the Crystal Rock. I prefer the liquid one. Works beautiful, because the first thing that they tell you, and I know this is true, well, let me just say, my experience from my friends and family, the doctors have told them, to be careful what I say on TV, the doctors have told them, the very first thing, stop using deodorant. Well, gee whiz, why use it in the first place? Especially antiperspirants, where they stop you from sweating, and they lock in all that toxin. Toxicity. So if you have to use deodorant, not sweat. Don't use an antiperspirant.
In India, what they use are essential oils. I mean, your Middle Eastern countries.
Isn't it clove?
There's a medley of a few things that they do use, and they found that the oil is wonderful. You have to sweat and perspire to alleviate the toxins. And when you're in very arid, hot weather, the worst thing you could be doing is using an antiperspirant.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
We are an amazing human race.
I know.
And then the other thing too, here's my another pet peeve, is in the shower, when all your pores are wide open and you're using soap that is just allowing the heat from the shower and all the chemicals to go boom, right into your body, like direct line, what they call it if you were using drugs, mainstreaming or something. You're mainstreaming drugs right into the same thing with the sunblocks too, and I know there's natural ones for that, because sunblocks, you're putting that stuff on your children, on yourself, going out into the sun so the sun could bake the chemicals into your skin. Lovely. What do you say?
We're probably our worst enemy in some ways, but interesting enough, showering, the first 5 minutes, your skin will hold the water. And so it's really kind of a great thing, because you're rehydrating your body. When you just bathe,
I never knew that.
just by bathing. But the key is to seal it in, with a very gentle, it could be essential oil or a very nice moisturizer within a few minutes after showering, because it's the evaporation that pulls the moisture out of the skin.
Yep.
So there's a lot of do's and don'ts, and we're here to give everybody that information of the, what to do, what not to do.
Here's the other one too, perfume. When women are spraying perfume on you're not only inhaling it, but I have a friend that got skin cancer all along her neck.
Oh yeah.
Because she was constantly spraying it.
Really?
And yes, really.
Mm.
And essential oils.
Yeah.
Essential oils are healthy for you. They have other properties, so that if you're, like, I use lavender, or I might use peppermint on my feet or on my tummy for digestion. There's all kinds of different oils that have not only, people always say to me, you smell so nice, how come you smell so nice? And they'll insist I have perfume on it. I'm like, I do not. It is essential oil that makes me so fragrant.
Definitely.
So this is so exciting to hear you two talk about this stuff. Tell us, as we're winding down to the last couple of minutes, let's give our viewers some more tips, even pre-cancer, before they get there, to stop. What else can we tell them? You've learned about the deodorant. There's lots of choices out there.
What about soap?
Well, that's what I said. There's natural soaps.
There are natural
soaps with all that perfume and.
I feel probably one of the most important things in care is clean skin. A lot of times when people are going through chemo, or they've had a rough day and they've been outdoors and you're being assaulted by all the toxins, is shower the day away and just replenish and restore. So Yes, and like some of the things that have truly aged is environmental exposure,
Yeah.
as well as what we put into our bodies. So it's not so much what we put on the outside, but also what we put on the inside is very important.
I'm glad to hear you talk about the shower too, because that's what I always say. At the end of the day, shower the day's troubles away.
Absolutely.
Before people
I'm gonna
take the shower in the
that
morning.
day away.
I do it at night before I go and before I even go into my bedroom. So I just want to say thank you both so much.
Thank
You've
you very
given
much.
us
Thank
so
you.
much wonderful information, and we just appreciate you taking the time to sponsor this program and to come in and talk about all that our viewers can do to have a healthier lifestyle. So you've heard the information. You know that information is power, only if you act on it. So what can you do today to make that one small step towards being more healthier? Thank you for tuning in. Remember, we want to hear from you.
Because your health
Matters. So focus on it.
Stay focused. I want you to stay focused.